Hey guys, welcome back to this week's variety feature. My name is Tia and I'm from The Collective, and for this week's feature, we have the Malai Twins.
Hi.
So, twins, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'll go first.
Because you're older.
Yeah. I'm Jenny. I'm the Jenny Malai Ali. I do more, radio than visual stuff.
And I'm the other half, Paula Malai Ali. I'm a TV presenter for Fox Sports Asia and an MC and a voiceover artist.
Oh, we're doing the whole thing? Oh, yeah. And an MC. Consultant for radio ads.
I do awards businesses as well.
I do a bit of cooking.
Oh, I also do a bit of cooking.
I do more cooking, so I win.
She does do more cooking, so she does win.
So you both are very successful businesswomen and creatives on your own. Would you like to tell us kind of the journey of where you guys got yourself to?
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
In terms of the word businesswoman and associating myself as being an entrepreneur, it's very, very new territory for me with my jewelry line called Gypsy. I have a lot to learn. It's a steep learning curve. What turned out to be a hobby has now become something that I need to make money from. And it, you know, social media plays such a significant role. I've never been particularly partial towards it, but I realize I have to kind of get with the program, churn out pieces, sell pieces, sell an idea to them. And it's funny to think of myself as that business person, but I have this creative side that TV doesn't allow. Obviously in sport is sport, and I just have to get from A to B. But with Gypsy, it's cathartic, and I feel very, very validated when somebody buys something that I've made, and then I get a text back and they say, thank you, I love the piece.
So we all know that she does Gypsy, which is a jewelry line, her own jewelry line of design and curated pieces.
Yeah, so I have a silversmith in Penang for the more complex pieces that, for example, this. So I'll send him my design, I'll get my business partner to source a stone, and then we'll get it shipped over.
Ooh, nice. How about you, Jenny?
Amazing. I don't know, I guess, when you said about being a businesswoman, I've never thought of it like that, but I kind of like it. So I've done a lot of freelancing, and I guess as a freelancer, because for the longest time I've done freelancing, and you do operate as a business. You know, you charge for a service, you get paid for it. It's a personal brand. So, what was the question again?
I actually even forgot.
The question was, you know, you're a businesswoman and a creative person. Tell us about that.
Yeah, like an overview of your career, basically.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So I really believe, Atia, in just doing as many different things as I can. I like to earn money, and I'm a big fan of having multiple revenue streams. Problem with that, though, is that I feel as though I haven't kind of reached any pinnacle with that. So now I'm getting older. You may, hold on a minute. Now I'm getting older. I feel that I want to kind of merge all my past experience of emceeing and presenting into more of a training and development arm, which probably sounds a little bit...
No, I love that.
Yeah, me too. And it's something which I feel is a natural extension. Yeah. And I genuinely want to just see people doing better.
Is that your pinnacle?
I hope that will be my pinnacle. I just don't want to be humming, you know, and sort of just being okay. I want to reach some pinnacles.
Yeah, not being mediocre. I think
right. So I just want to start
important.
to have some spikes in my career.
Good spikes.
Yeah.
Good spikes. Yeah. I agree. So how hard was it to get into your respective fields?
Well, we're going back literally 30 years ago.
Yes. Because we both started working very, very early because we didn't go to university. So I started working, we both did it about age 19.
Yeah. I mean, I began in radio. It wasn't hard. I think the hard thing is staying in it and having an interest in it. Yeah. So that was probably my soft spot around about the 15th year. I'm like, oh God, I'm getting a bit bored with this. I was doing radio a lot. I loved it, but it wasn't getting challenging anymore. So the issue was not so much starting, it was maintaining it and getting better. And I think that's why I had to leave my radio job, just to take it to another level, which is when I went on to join Progressive, and I helped them in setting up the radio station together with my partner Hum. So that was me taking it to the next level.
All right, cool.
That's the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
Just forcing yourself to go to a more difficult place. And what about you?
How did I get into TV? Well, I went to KL. I've always wanted to be an actress. That's what I wanted to be.
I can see it.
So I went to KL, and as it happened, I got in with the right crowd, fortunately. I did a couple of TV commercials, did some modeling work, because they really liked the Eurasian look in the noughties, right? It was like very, very popular look. And then at the time, my then boyfriend was asked to host a TV show, and he's like, I'm not doing it, but why don't you ask my girlfriend? And they go, well, we never heard of her. So then I went in and I did an audition, and it was for a show on TV3 called Nescafe Hot Ones, which became this huge success. We ran for years, and it really was my breakthrough moment. And then following that, I got cast in a play. And with that casting, I got put on my first magazine cover. And these kind of things just add traction, you know, magazine covers and articles and just keeping yourself relevant. And with every project, I would have a story to tell the press so that they could do another cover and they would have another angle. And with the TV show, with Nescafe, I became the face of Nescafe, and there were like billboards all over the nation. So it was a really big boost to my
That's so
to my
cool.
career. It was literally the clincher, because I was the first English-speaking VJ on Malaysian television, because it was all in Malay.
Wow.
So we kind of created a new thing.
Group hug.
But yeah, we had a cool team. Does that sound really showy-offy?
A little bit.
No, but as you should, you know, embrace it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You jealous?
No. You do you. This is a good one.
Better than yours.
How long is this entire show? Because you talk a lot, dude. We share,
We should
man.
have a special.
Share a little
be a
bit of
special.
space.
All right, then just say something interesting, and then I'll share.
I think I'm covered. I'm succinct.
So, Paula, you mentioned your life in KL. Would you like to share any, you know, funny or glamorous stories that you had from back then?
My life in KL and Singapore, actually, I consider it too, because I did relocate to Singapore 16 years ago. My life in KL really allowed me to establish myself, and I gained a certain amount of celebrity, I would say. I was fully embraced by Malaysia. I think the fact that I also have a Malay name really worked for me. I don't know if we can say that, but I think a lot of people didn't even know I was from Brunei until I told them that I was from Brunei. And it just gave me all these opportunities that I would not have been able to have had in Brunei, such as doing so much theatre work, TV commercials, movies, dramas. I mean, the amount of theatre I did was incredible, probably 30, 40 plays.
Wow.
So I know that in Brunei I would not have had the opportunity to let that aspect of myself come out. So KL was very much about theatre, and then at my tail end of KL, I joined Channel V, and then the second step, I would say, my stage in Singapore for the last 16 years has been with Fox Sports, which is now called Disney Networks. Have I said enough?
No.
Okay.
Very, very nice.
All
Very
right.
nice.
That's how it panned
But
out.
funny story in KL, because she was a bit of a big deal in KL, right? And I remember I'd arrived in KL, taxi driver, and he said, wow, you really look like Paula Malai Ali. I said, yeah, well, you know, funny thing, we're twins. And he didn't believe me. He said, okay, well, whatever. And then he said, where are you coming from? I said, I'm coming in from Brunei, because that's where we're from. And he wouldn't have it. He said, no, she's not Bruneian, she's Malaysian. I'm like, dude, I was totally there when she was born.
We were in the same womb.
We were the same womb, and she's not Malaysian. And he was so protective and territorial about her. And I
didn't know.
I couldn't win this fight with this taxi driver.
And that you're like, that's my twin sister.
yeah.
And then at immigration, they're like, what kind of Malaysian? I'm like, no, I'm from Brunei.
Yeah.
Proudly from Brunei.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, Jenny, you're such a beloved radio personality and radio host. What was it like seeing the radio industry in Brunei kind of develop?
Well, sadly, I'm not on radio anymore. I stopped that about 4 years ago. But I was a DJ back in the days when they didn't even have CDs. We were using magnetic tapes and cartridges. And that experience was so different. DJing was all about using your ears. It was really physical. You're doing a record, you're doing a cartridge, you're doing a magnetic reel, you're doing all these different types of sound mediums in those days. And it was very technical, and you really just had to have a lot of ear.
But very physical, like you're literally like a DJ in a nightclub, right? Like, it's great.
Really?
It was literally you're moving and you're timing it yourself. There's nothing automated.
Wow.
Now it's all automated. You just press play or start or pause and line up all the songs. But in those days, we would have to go to the music library at RTB, bring in 50 CDs, make sure that when people sent in their mail with their requests, we would have their songs on.
Right?
So fun.
But that sounds so
It
cool.
really was cool.
Yeah.
And then it became almost too easy. Because you can automate songs and make sure they fade in and fade out. Before, you choose your fade in, fade out points, and you know when to talk. So it was really interesting seeing it change, but I believe that those were the golden years.
Wow.
It was physical, it was technical.
It was, because I used to dabble as well then, and it was
so
really fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
But the studio was old and there were rats, which is all part of the fun.
Yeah. Because I did that for RTM as well.
Yeah.
There were studios there.
And the studios are creepy, but it was fun, you know? It was a real thing.
Were you like alone most of the time, or did you have a co-host?
No, I was alone most of the time.
Oh,
and in those days, we started to do phone-ins, and people would actually sit around the radios in those days back in the early 90s and listen in and call in and do interactive.
Was this at RTB?
Yeah, that's who trained me. RTB trained me, and you'd write your scripts out, you'd have your rundown. It's very disciplined, old school, amazing, great foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Paula, I've seen that you've started your jewelry company, and it's been almost 2 years now. Could you tell us more about your jewelry line?
So I did a little course in silversmithing about 2 years ago, just because I had lots of gaps in between coming back to Brunei, so I'd want to fill those days up. Then I would just start making more silver and just getting used to working with the metals and stuff. And then I realized, okay, why don't I make a business out of it? And then when COVID started, I thought, okay, this is a perfect time now for me to, A, make some money, because I did suffer big financial losses in 2020. So it was also a necessary thing for me to do. I needed a side income. And it pushed me to get my pieces made. I found a business partner miraculously who could help give me an injection of capital. He sourced all my stones. He's sourced our silversmith.
Wow.
So it's all just kind of been really strange how it fell into place, because I think without COVID, I probably would have just left Gypsy kind of a bit wishy-washy. But now I'm very involved with it. Like I'm constantly checking on orders, getting quite a lot of people who want customized pieces. Like, for example, one man said, Paula, I have a jockey, racing jockey.
Okay.
And I'd like you to customize a good luck charm for her.
Ooh.
So I thought, okay, maybe a horseshoe and a 4-leaf clover or something.
You can make a horseshoe.
I can get the silversmith to make it. I just have to design it. Then you can put it either in her jodhpurs or put it on her saddle or something. I don't know. So it's nice that people can come. And I had another friend who's just been diagnosed with epilepsy, so she needs to wear one of these medical bracelets, but she wants it to look pretty, so we'll put some amethyst on it and the emergency contact. So,
nice.
we're making it look nice, not just
this is one of hers too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love these pieces. These more.
Where do you usually gain inspiration from?
No, I don't know. I just start and I just don't know where it's going to go.
Oh, that's fun.
But she's always really loved jewelry.
Yeah.
And statement pieces.
Yeah.
One of the biggest differences between us. I
Yeah.
couldn't be doing jewelry.
She mentioned she loves the chunky.
I can't be doing
chunky
small
jewelry.
stuff. It just gets on my, it's just boring.
Yeah, she likes statement things.
So as twins, how would you describe your relationship growing up?
Growing up,
Growing up.
we would have kicky fights. Like if ever we wanted to, if we were really angry with each other, we'd both lie on the floor on our backs and just go for a kicking fight.
That's right.
We would literally just kick each other. And that's how we would literally beat each other up.
Yeah.
So as soon as somebody lay down, it's game on, man.
Yeah.
And the
So
legs come
whoever
out.
lay down first. So, all right, I got you, man. It's all
win? We were quite
We're
evenly...
exactly the same strength.
Yeah.
That's what was so annoying.
It was the weirdest way to start a fight. He's going down.
Yeah.
And we both get on the floor.
Yeah,
and our
like,
backs.
who's going down?
Yeah, this is serious. I sit outside and get on your
But
back.
we would fight about things like if mum bought us clothes.
Yeah.
The big deal is who's going to be the first one to wear them.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
So one time, I think maybe I wore one of Jenny's tops. She goes, "You wore one top of mine. It's a big deal because it's brand new
yeah.
to wear."
So that was the thing we would fight about the most growing up.
Yeah.
And another one I remember was a fight about a packet of chickadees. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, chickadees!
Do you remember chickadees?
Remember
Yes,
chickadees?
I do.
Okay.
Do you remember the song?
Charlie, Charlie, chickadee. We need to bring chickadees back.
We do.
Anyways, I ate the last bag of chickadees. She had a complete fit about it.
Yeah.
And we were like pulling hair until my dad had to separate us.
Yeah. Hair pulling is also
Hair pulling was good.
it's a great form of ammunition too.
Yeah.
Ammunition.
Yeah. And biting. We used to bite as well, I think.
That was just you. I don't bite.
You didn't bite?
Too good for that. But and then going in the teenage years, we had very different lifestyles. She was very popular. I was very
Studious.
studious. So we were at boarding school in Singapore, so she'd go out and she had a lot of people who really liked being with her and she was fun and she had like this long sexy hair, and then I kind of had like a short bob, and I was just a full-on nerd.
Yeah, she just
Full on.
She didn't want to go
I can't
out.
imagine.
She didn't want to go out. She
No.
became head girl, so obviously big responsibility.
Listen,
That
I
was
would
me
stay
too.
home.
Oh, you were that girl.
Yeah, I
Did
was that
you
girl.
stay home and iron your clothes on a Saturday night?
Okay, not that, but I would maybe
No, of
read or
course
not.
not.
Yeah, I
Who
don't
does
usually go out, but not iron clothes, but
No.
I was head girl.
I didn't do that either. Jeez, I was out
Pish posh.
having crazy times.
She would be doing laundry.
I would do my
You look
laundry
so
on Saturday
disturbed.
nights.
Yeah.
So we were very different teenagers.
Wow. Okay.
And then, funny enough, now it's kind of beginning to balance out.
Yeah,
I
I think
she's come over to my
nice.
side.
But also, I think
Welcome.
when you
Yeah.
moved over to New York as well, we weirdly
Oh,
were
wow,
very
you
close
guys were
because
in
we
New
would
York.
call each other probably every day from New York, even though there's
Yeah.
a time difference.
So I was in New York for a while.
So I don't know. Would always be on the phone ever since
Every
I
day.
moved away. Like nearly
Every day.
Literally, like things like, okay, do I want to order the butter chicken or do I want to eat laksa?
Yeah.
I think you want to go with laksa. Okay, bye.
So everything.
Wow. So we love the advertisement you guys did with Progressive.
They did a great job.
They really
They
did. I
did.
was watching it all like over and over and over again. Can we expect to see more of you guys in any future projects?
Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know.
We don't. We
No.
haven't actually planned anything. But
Oh,
we're really
okay.
open to doing things. I think when it comes to content creation, it's just a matter of putting in a lot of time. So we have ideas, but to sit down and actually, get a camera, we have ideas for shows
Oh
all
yeah,
the time.
often we talk about
Honestly,
what we
but it's
could
just
do.
a question of just getting it done, really. But I think we work really well together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could really see it. Like,
That we enjoy each other as well.
And there's a mutual respect, you know what I mean? Because it's difficult. You've got two people here, both been doing this in our respective industries for a long, long time. But, I respect also the fact that when I come to Brunei, I'm on her turf. So,
Oh, right,
there's
okay, I see.
what I mean by respect is that, yes, I'm back, but I would never want to do an MC job where, let's say, we're both asked to do it. My prices are invariably high just because I work in Singapore and prices, let's say, for MC
Yeah.
are a lot bigger. But I would never do a job with Jenny and she takes her pay and I take my pay. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, no, even Stephen would take the same amount of money. So it's just little things. I have little rules like that I think are important to place.
Yeah.
Because as far as I'm concerned, she's much more of a bigger deal here. Maybe I am international,
In the
but
world.
it's not
In the world.
it's not relevant in this little bubble of ours, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely open to doing more things together. Just a question of just doing it now.
Yeah. We like doing things together because we know that we can deliver. Not to
Yeah.
sound like showy offy, but we know that
No, yeah.
we can hopefully take direction well and give whatever client would want if they wanted it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any advice you'd like to give to anyone out there who is, hustling for their pinnacle?
Manifest.
Oh,
Visualize.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah. I think just be very clear about what you want.
Yeah.
Imagine that you have it. Everything that has come my way, I always wanted to be a VJ on Channel V.
oh, really?
I always wanted to be on magazine covers. I
Yeah.
really wanted a cosmetic endorsement. I visualize all these big things that happen to me. And I think you have to already know in your heart and ask for it and visualize and imagine it happening. That, honestly, is the only advice I can give you. Don't stop dreaming. That sounds so crap
It
and
does
cheesy.
sound so cheesy.
But it's seriously, I'm telling you, dream the impossible dream. And I don't know how to stop the cheese. Stop me now, Ron. Just stop it. Stop
the
it.
cheese.
and I love it.
Yeah.
But it's true, right? Just don't be afraid to dream. I need to shut up.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to dream.
Woo.
Do you want to sing a song while you're at it?
No, you go.
dance.
Redeem it. Flood it.
I mean, what she said is great, manifesting and be really clear about what you want. But I think at the same time, when things don't quite go according to plan, you really have to have a lot of faith and belief that no one's out to get you. The world's not out to hurt you. And if you can find a flow with that as well, to temper against the manifesting cheese story, then you'll be in a good place.
Yeah.
And also work hard, pay your dues.
Whoa, really?
And shall I shut up now?
Wow, bumper sticker. Work hard and pay your dues?
Yeah.
Okay.
New business idea? Bumper stickers.
Baby on board?
Baby on board, yeah.
That's not bumper sticker.
A little bit bumper sticker, yeah.
But it is about working hard.
smart.
And it is about, okay,
Because
what's smart?
I'm also having the struggle now because I feel that in order to get somewhere, I have to hurt.
I think we're done
and
now. Thanks
struggle.
so much for this interview. It was fantastic. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think that's, You can
like
pick
that.
bits and pieces out as you wish.
Sorry, were you talking? Sorry. Just
Don't have her on ever again.
No, I love it. I love you both. Oh, well, those are really good advices. I will take that into consideration.
shut up.
Okay, so thank you both so
Thank you.
much.
Good luck with your career.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so
And
much.
remember to work hard and
Pay your
eat cheese and manifest
Yes.
all those good things to you.
pay your
And dream big.
Okay.
Believe in yourself, okay?
I will. Thank you, seriously. I had so much fun, and I hope you guys really enjoyed watching. If you guys want to know more about the Malai Twins, you can find them on
MySpace. Oh, you like that?
Oh, maybe not.
Yes. I just didn't want to give it the
Satisfaction of having a funny
being
moment.
funny.
So we're both on Instagram. She's only just gone on the gram,
Yeah.
which my mum says on the Instagram.
On
the
the Instagram. She calls it Netflix.
Netflix and on the Instagram. So on the Instagram, I'm Jenny.
Yeah, what's with the dots, man?
Malai. There's
Why
a
don't
few
you-
dots going
Why
on.
do you put jenny.malai.ali?
No.
That's just,
Oh, no,
that's
no
just annoying.
Right, yeah.
I mean, no one's got your name.
No,
It's just annoying.
it's annoying. What's your?
I'm Paula Malai Ali. That's my
No
name.
dots.
I got no dots.
Wow. So
No
she's
dots.
dotless, and I've got lots of dots, and that's how you'll find us on the Instagram.
On the Instagram.
Thank you so much. And also, do you have an Instagram for your jewelry line?
Yes, it's Paula Malai Ali Gypsy. No dots.
No dots. Okay, so thank you guys again. And thank you guys for tuning in for this week's Friday feature. If you want us to feature anyone else, let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.